All right, I believe it's time to say hello. I forgot till recently that the first second or two of the live stream don't actually get streamed. So I started talking and you missed that part. So welcome back to Universal Studios Florida. Another day where it could rain. And somebody props out for Halloween Horror Nights 34. Thanks for joining me live or later in the upload. First over here we have the vines going around the gates for the scare zone in Hollywood, which is looking pretty cool.
No.
So last time I ended up being drenched. Hopefully not this time, but I got my umbrella, so if it rains, it rains. It is summer, it is Florida, so chances are pretty good. Over here we have a table, looks like maybe a dinner table, dining room table, with something under it, or on top of it, under that sheet. Probably several things. Looks like maybe a feast. Interestingly, the interesting thing is it's covering the trigger. Gummy worms? Of course, as you see, we have the fog machines. Oh, hey viewer. Fog machines are out, which I always find kind of interesting because they're on wheels. This is like a couple minutes to get this out here, but it's cool to see it out here. Just feel like they could bring it out later, but
Who named himself?
got an old chair over here. For some reason, it reminds me a little bit of the Matrix. Maybe because it's kind of that style and it's a little bit older and worn out. And another chair with probably some sort of corpse in it. And whatever this is. And a big kitty in the back. Meow. Got a truss up there. It's just to hang the cables so it isn't a trip hazard. Oh, thanks, Ed. You're welcome. Thanks for joining me. I was working on a project earlier. I probably should have left a little bit earlier, but hey, I'm here now. The gargoyles. The trigger is wrapped up over there. Looks like, oh, no, they're empty. I was just saying, I thought there was something inside of it, but I don't remember if there was glass. It's probably plastic, but you know, it's supposed to be glass. Oh, okay. There's a bunch of LEDs kind of just thrown in there. Interesting. I'm pretty sure that the surface wasn't here before. I hope they cover that with something because they could have done a little better job of making that nice and neat. There's 2 triggers? Whoa, what does that mean? What does it mean? But let's go into the Born Stortacular. Yes, I don't care. I'm still calling it the Born Stortacular. Interesting that they haven't put up a spend way too much money for your vanity thing for the tribute store, which unfortunately we seem to have finally gotten confirmation that I was hoping wasn't true, that is going to be in the arcade in New York. Boo. Hopefully it's going to be cool, but I don't know, feels like kind of lame to me. Yeah, me too. Candles are nice. I have the stained glass here. Terrifier. We have some FNAF things. Patches. Sometimes they don't put out the patches till later. It is $18 for some patches.
I don't know, Betsy. I don't know what you want in here. I just got you your.
That's a cool shirt. Definitely looks like something they would sell at the actual pizzeria. So good theming. And yeah, the same things. It's a pretty good shirt too. Merchandise this year has been overall not bad. Because in the past it's been very bad. This is cool. Oh, it's very 3D as well. Oops. Let's see if this works. No, I can't. I was trying to do this slowly, like, you will subscribe. I can't get it slower than that. Okay, so $18. Oops. Oh, a big peg. So for $25, this is a wall frame. Usually it's a desk frame, but this is a different type of frame than we usually get. That one is, but it's already ripped. Yes, I'm kidding. And of course, the Lyle Boo stuff. Ooh, transforms, I think. Yeah. Wow, totally worth $28 in a cheap plastic frame. And we have a Boo bag. It's so fluffy. Warning. Choke hazard? Okay. It's a backpack. $60. It's nice, but I don't know. Thanks for joining me, viewers. Never go alone. This is interesting. It's like a camping mug, which, yeah, I get it. Camp Crystal Lake. But those are usually metal. But good theming. Stabby, stabby. Fallout. Guess the Fallout boy grew up. He's now a Fallout man. I don't know. Something is a little bit reminiscent to me about The Last of Us. Also, obviously, a video game. I didn't realize that Fallout was a show. I just knew it for the video game from way back when. Because I'm old. Oh, gosh. Okay, this geezer is going to come out of the store now. All right, so I haven't been here since Tuesday. So quite a few things that have been added. I believe the table and chairs. Oh, this wasn't here before either. It's very viney. Halloween Horror Nights. Universal likes vines. So once again, I'm going to try to meet up with Freaks of HHN. They are going to be heading this way soon-ish, like in an hour. They should be here in about an hour. Hopefully they'll hang around first, because I know they wanted to go to Islands. I'm not opposed to going into the All Hallows Eve boutique. There's two problems. One, is it's a boring walk over there because it's a live stream. You have to watch me go out to City Walk, walk all the way through the park into. Yeah, just play your own music. That's cool. Douche. I gotta do the whole thing live. And that store is pretty bad with signal, so you probably won't get a very good look at the stuff inside based on the past. Don't think they put any more AT&T cell towers in nearby. I could be wrong, I don't know. Oh, thanks, Ed. The pumpkins. So many pumpkins. I didn't remember there being a poster for this scare zone in last year's Slaughter Cinema, but I guess it was. My understanding is that's the words to try to talk too fast. My understanding is that Slaughter Cinema is all of the ideas, or at least some of the ideas that were pitched for Horror Nights, and these have actual hinges. The Hollywood Scare Zone does not. They were ideas that were pitched as houses and maybe scare zones for Halloween Horror Nights, and they just never actually made them. So they put a little compilation house in. That's what Slaughter Cinema was. And then they end up using, hello kitty, they end up using some of the ideas. Almost like trials. Like, here's a bunch of ideas, see what happens. Instead of deciding with a small group of creatives, see what the fans want. And it's also kind of just, we didn't think this was good enough, but like I said, sometimes. That's how Yeti became a thing. It was in the original Slaughter Cinema. I already lost it. And it was popular, so it became a house twice. So far, it might come back again someday. Who knows? I am waiting to see Mummy Strippers as a scare zone over in Hollywood. I think that would work really well. It's absurd, but it could be good. Certainly better than last year's scare zones. Clown wig. Got a lot of milk bottles all around here. Obvious reasons. Cat lady, cats, milk. Even though it's actually not good to give milk to cats. I don't believe that Little Boo is here. I think he's hanging out in his trailer. VIP. As far as I can tell, I have not been able to find him. And I don't believe anybody else has. Just hanging out. Like these beads. Guest gave me a little keychain a few days ago with beads like this. And a cauldron. That's pretty cool. I don't know why there's an empty tortoise, or I guess turtle. I'm not sure the difference. Shell. A lot of rotted pumpkins too, which is pretty cool. So over here, a lot has been added to the cat lady house. Here's the dog I posted earlier. So many details in this zone. It's so cool. And of course, so it is the same story both ways. I finally took the time to verify that. It's not really well written.
Hello. Okay, you're reading in a moment. Ajá. Because Disney is Disney, you know?
I wish these would light up, but I know they won't. Hope they reinforce this because some drunk guest is probably going to punch right through it.
Esa no fue la donde la pusieron. Que los Simpsons están para allá. Claro que sí, yo sí sé. Claro.
Where's his head? Okay. We can come back for more details. This rusted old tractor. So this is the, yes, this is the box that apparently had the Oddfellow symbol on it somewhere, and it was quickly covered up, which is kind of too bad. Look at the hippo biting the dude's leg. He's like, "Ah!"
So you like come out with it.
Exactly like that. Over here we of course have the boo holes. Vomit. Don't know if they don't want you walking through here, but they sure blocked off the entrance. This song is decidedly not very Halloween. This reminds me of, I can't remember the name of the zone, but I probably should have looked it up. The scare zone we had recently in, not last year, but I believe it was the year before, in San Francisco with the witch that comes out. I can't believe I can't remember the name of it. I'm sorry if someone can remind this moron of what it's called. Because you have the cauldron to the well, our left, their right. Golf clubs, I don't know why, but there's golf clubs. Trigger over here. 2 triggers over here. And another rotted pumpkin. Really, really small barrels. Oh. I remember when that was state of the art. We're number 1. Okay. Like a little mini golf course over here.
I can't go on focus, kid.
Oh, got some dirt. Chicken wire. Of course, it's a show, so you have to have speakers. I believe these are the same speakers they have had out in the front of the park. I don't know. I know I've seen them recently. I've seen them used during Horror Nights several times. Walk around the back. This is the team member access door for the scare actors. Every time I see one of those helicopters flying around, I'm like, Bio, is that you? I guess they're going to put a curtain in here because obviously you're not going to want to see inside. Or they're not going to want you to see inside. It looks like this is pretty much finished, I'm assuming. So this is going to be a cool little show with the cat lady. I'm assuming. Why would it be anyone else? Look at all that lighting up there. Not this, that's just regular lighting, daytime lighting, but all the instruments over here, all the instruments over here. Oh, that one is even on for some reason. Not very many. Of all the lights, there's not very many. There's only 2 pointed at the stage, which is interesting. Because the rest of these are basically pointed down at the ground. I would have thought that more lights would be on the actual stage. Oh yeah, it is pretty cool. Can't seem to retain viewers right now. It's okay. Most of my viewers are later. This is my once per stream PBS membership drive thing here. So I am going to California with Ed next year for an irresponsibly expensive trip, which will be, of course, all haunted stuff for the most part. I'm trying to get this channel monetized, so if you're enjoying this, you know, subscribe, please. Or at least consider. And a share, of course. Yeah, not bad. Like I said, most of my views come after the stream for whatever reason. Trying to get around this giant group. And it's not easy. And I just dropped my umbrella.
I went on the
Sorry about that. Okay.
Like me and you going Men in Black.
I am hoping that we will have yes. Yeah, Ed and I have been saving up since before we even left Cal. Well, it was almost since about when we left California. In fact, I'm using some of my credit card miles that I earned while in California. So I'm hoping that there's going to be chainsaws or something through Springfield this year, because it's always kind of a bummer walking through here and there's really nothing going on. Ew. Smell the stench of the turkey legs. It's so disgusting. This, of course, should be finished by the time Horror Nights opens. They're making a lot of progress. Oh, they're making a lot of progress. Yeah, this will definitely be done. What it looks like to me is that they're using composite materials instead of actual wood, except for over here, the frame is actual wood, which is a lot smarter. Yeah, wood is nice and nostalgic or blah, 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 whatever, but it rots. And then they got to replace it and replace it and replace it. So if they use composite, it doesn't rot. And it doesn't probably warp as easily either. Right over here is not a boo hole, but it's a place where scare actors used to hide with chainsaws that would work every single time. Every single time they would hide behind that post, and people that would jump out with the chainsaws and it would scare people every time. No matter how many years they did it, no matter how many times they did it, it always worked. I kind of miss that. Yeah, I last looked at that on Tuesday, and it's already a lot of progress since Tuesday, so it's maybe a week from being finished, just based on the progress I've seen. That's my guess. My guess is it'll be done next week some point. So once again, thanks for joining me, and thanks for your likes. I see there's a bunch of you who have. Sorry, I'm navigating traffic, not paying attention. It's going to be very interesting to see where the lines are for the houses over near Rocket, because that whole area back there is a large portion of the production lot where they had queues before, closed off. Building going up, that will no longer ever be a queue area, which it held a lot of people. So I know, Universal knows where they're going, but man, it's a large amount of queue space gone. And once again, Snorville fuel, whatever. Not Careville. Not Care, Scare, whatever. Like I said before on my previous stream, you could go pretty far in, all the way to, if you can see the ropes over there, over by that A-frame. But more recently, they have closed this off so that people can't go near the stage. Hopefully this will be done for Horror Nights. Like I said last time, it has been blocked off for quite a while. Let's go this way. I was gonna go the other way, but then I see food booths. That didn't work at all. Last time I was streaming here, someone was asking me about the walls and the movie posters. I think they meant this. I asked if they meant the Portofino Bridge. Restrooms, and they weren't sure, and I wasn't sure what they're talking about. But I'm pretty sure they mean this. The problem is that they put movie posters on almost all the walls here. So the walls of the movie posters at this place, not very specific. Looks like some place you get maple syrup, possibly. But the theming over the last, I don't know how many years it's been, for the food booths have been pretty amazing. Just several years back, it was just a generic tent. But now they, as you can see, started to theme them all to the different houses. Over here, it's 6:24, so we're not anywhere close to the dragon. And here are the geniuses at work. That's not even the right door. It's that one. Hey guys, it's on a timer.
Get the knock on North 12.
Oh, it's on a timer. It's on a timer. It is nice that the Death Eaters are over here. They were in Hogsmeade the first few years. Oh, hopefully that won't pick up too much wind noise. We're gonna skip it this time because there's really not a whole lot to see. I mean, it's cool, but it's the same thing every year. As far as props to show you today. Obviously, the whole thing is the actual Death Eaters themselves, and they're not going to be out here. Doesn't look like they're putting up any special bars, at least not over here, which is surprising. Here's the party zone. Kind of, I don't know, hopefully this will be good. It's kind of a week. I know they don't call it a scare zone, but I mean, it's basically if Grad Bash was during Horror Nights. I mean, come on. I don't know, we'll see. The Mel's experience I think is gonna be better. Fog machine. I would think for the party zone, Haze would make more sense. Wonder what scare actors we'll see. Whoa, scare actors we'll see. Oh, twice. Wonder what scare actors we'll see in that zone, in that area. Now we head over to New York, of course. Looks like they're not using that for Horror Nights this year. Sure, Earl will have it back by Christmas. Though they do have their own paint department, so it wouldn't take them too long to repaint it. It's probably not going to show up for Horror Nights though, which is fine. Some area lighting up there. It's always set up like that. It's a nice, large, long beams of light going through the fog. Always looks cool. Yeah. So, I will, of course, be at Team Member Preview this year, once again, for Horror Nights. Not 100% sure if I'm going to stream, but I'll definitely, at least at minimum, live tweet. Back over to the Don't Call It the Goring 20s. Because that's at Knott's Berry Farm. It's a completely different concept. How dare you? Yeah, not at all the same thing. It's totally the same thing. Not really. Or is it? Over here is the arcade, which is going to be a tribute store. I was really, really, really hoping that rumor was false, but I believe it's been confirmed. So it's just a random trust tower over here. As always, do not climb and do not sit. Still not sure. I mean, I don't see a front projector for this. I'm still not sure exactly what this is going to be for, the screen. It's not a rear projection screen, so but it's interesting that there are two doors back here for team member access. But I'm not seeing any projectors unless maybe there are some in the window, or will be. It'd have to be something up high, because obviously you don't want guests walking through and casting shadows. And you know, if they can, drunk people will hold their hands up and like make shadow puppets and stuff. So, don't know. We'll have to find out. It's 6:30 already. Once again, the newsstand. Some exposition here.
So, this is another.
Anise, ginger, Whorehound? What the heck is Whorehound? Cinnamon. 25 cents. Seriously, what the heck is Whorehound? Hard candy chewing gum. Like a chiclet? Good for the digestion. Oh, I can't believe I didn't notice that. Carry USA. This is already coming apart in the rain. Alright. Ooh, this is imported. I didn't notice that before, even though it's in big letters. Ooh, down to 4 people. And if you know your Horror Nights lore history, you know this has been used at least once by Michael Leo for Meets. I don't think this is going to be used at all for Horror Nights this year because I don't even see area lighting, which is interesting. I think they want to at least light it up to make it safer. But there doesn't appear to be any food booths in here, which is interesting. Speaking of food booths, let's go to the former smoking area, which I believe the walls are down now, which is Gramercy Park. That's how long I've been working over at Epic. I forgot the name of the park. Gramercy Park. Let's go over there. Oh, interesting. The steel girder up there that's all rusted reminds me of Harry Potter and the Battle at the Ministry. Actually, I don't remember this being here at all. Stage door. Another grate. Can't see anything down. I'm thinking there's a LED facing up, but I don't see one like a car. It's pretty cool. Over here, they've added some details to the car. It was just a black car before. Now it is a police for city police department. What city? Who knows? Just city. The name. Can you imagine if there's a city just named City? I don't know why. Police department. Very generic. Kind of like a comic book, actually.
Don't matter, it's not late.
The florist over here. I believe this looks pretty much exactly like it did before. I do expect to see some props added here. There are barrels back there. That's interesting.
It's a good age.
Here's where the tribute store should be. Oh, there's been more details added to this little crash over here. Hey, mobster, see? That's a horrible impression. I still don't know how a crash from behind, oh hey Ozzy, would cause the headlight to get crushed from the top. Also, how did they get in an accident with no engine? I have a feeling that, oh, that's interesting. It's like a little fan in there. I think that's a fan. Alright, city police are investigating. Was that a thing? Did they actually have fans mounted to the steering wheel in old-timey cars? In my days. BizCon. Ah. A little accident caused a little bit of a leak. Even though, I don't know, looks like a speaker right here. So whatever is happening here, I'm guessing there's gonna be some audio of the crash. So maybe some hissing of the chemicals escaping. Probably some fog effects. I'm thinking. I don't know. We'll find out. It'd be cool. Not very cost effective if they had like a low-lying fog machine that was somewhere in here and fog would just roll off the side of the truck. I don't know if you could do that without dry ice. I believe there is a way, but I don't think they're going to do that. Oh. Stream check, how's it look? When I lose a whole bunch of viewers, I worry that my stream just turned garbly. Hopefully not. Now, what I don't understand about the YouTube app is it seems that it records all the video of the streams, but then it doesn't upload it later. So if there's a problem with, oh, we should probably go over here. If there's a problem with my stream, the network, I would expect it to upload a clean version and post that. Oh, okay. I thought that was. Club 33, isn't that a Disney thing? I don't know what's going on over there. More vines. It reminds me of Her Knight's 23. Back when they actually used to be okay with putting the numbers. Firefly Funhouse. Oh. I wonder what they're going to serve here. There's a fake door. I like how it looks like a puppet theater. And it's getting rather windy, so that's an actual door. Really windy. So we'll see how that goes. Ooh. Bye, Felicia. Can't wait for them to tear that down to build the new coaster. Can't happen fast enough. It's a clown cafe, guys. Not very vibrant. I have a feeling that they're gonna have like some, I don't know, circus peanut, alcoholic beverage, or cotton candy beverage, alcohol of some sort. Maybe like a cherry on top, like a clown nose. I don't know. This is why I don't make the menu for this thing. Over here, who could this be? Now it'd be cool if the eyes were backlit. It doesn't look like they will be, but they like lit up red. But that's pretty cool though. Over here we have, oh, I think I've seen this one before. The castle, kind of a more somewhat generic one, but hey, you know, the other ones are themed specifically this year, so that's cool. Still a cool booth. Won't be long before there are hundreds of barricades set up here. I assume. I would assume that they would still. I doubt they would stop using this as a queue. And once again, I'm no longer in event operations, so I will not be putting up a single one of those. Because moving all those barricades in that place sucks. Once again, thanks for your views and your likes. I always appreciate everyone joining me on my streams. Otherwise, I'm just walking around talking to myself again. I mean, no, I don't do that normally. Who said that? So a while ago, I noticed that the lighting was up here for Horror Nights, and we were thinking, like, is that just area lighting? Because there's a lot of it. Oh, there's a spinner up there. I'm kind of like waiting to see what else added to this, but it looked like way too much lighting for area lighting. And then of course they started putting in what a weird song to play in here. Started putting in the props, like, oh, they are using it as a scare zone. That's some half-ass running right there. Up there is a gobo spinner, so that'd be cool. Otherwise, they're all pretty much static. There's another gobo spinner, too, actually. So that's cool. I'm waiting to see what's going to be in here. It might not be anything until the event is actually operational. But some cool stained glass up there. So I was just looking at the lighting. Oh, sounds like we have a... Oh. Sorry, that podium's new to me. Looks like that lighting is specifically pointed down maybe towards this stained glass, but so is that one. That was the one that I said has a go spinner. I am feeling the rain. I don't think we're going to see anything new in this zone until the actual event. So, Hollywood could be like that as well. They bring out more props after. Oh, I don't know how they're going to do it this year. They always do it during the transition to Stanscream, but as we keep seeing, there is no Stanscream this year. So no 1 million barricades to put up. Not that I have to do that anymore. Yeah, it's getting misty out here. It's getting misty. Well, no, wait, not like that, but it is. We have some circuits for what will probably be what everyone calls a neon sign, which it's a neon style, but obviously it's LED. Interesting, there's two other truss towers here. One here and one over here. I don't know. We'll watch for further developments. It's not for cables because they're being strung over there. I don't think they're going to run cables from here to here because why would they do that when they can run it from up there? So I don't know. Put your thoughts in the comments or the chat. What you think those two extra truss towers are for? Or do you think they're going to add more to it, like a lower deck? For the scare actors to stand during the opening ceremonies. I don't know. I got nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's starting to rain.
Actually feels pretty good.
So, going back over to Hollywood. Now, I might be summoned over to Islands of Adventure, so don't be surprised if I suddenly am walking through City Walk.
I liked it. I thought it was good.
For right now, thank you for those who are watching still.
All his stories about how he wrote his songs. With pretty much like, this happened to me today, so I wrote a song about it. And then I sold it,
And one of the most underrated shows in a theme park. It is amazing. It sounds stupid, but it's amazing. Yeah, I'm just gonna take out my umbrella now. Yep. Here comes the rain. I know the Slipknot song is actually Here Comes the Pain, but you know, it works. I wonder if those candles, probably not. I was thinking, I wonder if they are going to be circuited. I wonder if they're going to actually have lights in them. Maybe. They were added later. Those, what, I don't even know what they're called. What they're standing on that was in before. Oh yeah. Honestly, the very first time I saw it, legitimately, I lost track of what was the screen and what was actors, or what actors were actually there and for real, and what actors were on the screen. Sorry, I was just distracted by something I was looking at. That is a weird. Okay. Not very exciting, but that is a weird way of mounting a camera. That's what I was distracted by. I was like, what is that? Anyway, moving on. Right now I'm planning to come back on Tuesday. That is my next day off. That is pending a lot of other things that may happen, but hopefully. Unfortunately, I can only stream in the evening because during the daytime the heat is too much and it dims the screen and I can't see where I'm going. I can see where I'm going. I can't see where I'm aiming. And I can't see the chat, which is the main reason why I don't do this earlier. However, it's Central Florida, and waiting until later means waiting for the rain. Well, I mean, not purposely waiting for the rain, but that's what happens. Over here is the lagoon, of course, where the lagoon show is returning, like it should have last year. But I'm glad it's going to be back to this year. I don't know, kind of a cool pattern right now on the water with the rain and the wind. The wind blowing the rain. Don't know how well it shows up. Here's a cool zone, which is pretty lame. Oh, small detail, but they've added Universal Orlando Halloween Horror Nights on the screen, which they would add that to the merchandise. But no, they want to save money by having the same merchandise for both coasts. Like, come on, man. It's a multi-billion-dollar company. I don't even remember. I might have some merchandise for this channel, but I've just updated the logo recently. It's basically the same, but I've made the font a little better, made the pumpkin a little better. It's just better. But I'm not very good at selling merchandise, so I'm not sure if I'm going to make any. For this channel specifically. This looks like a horror movie now, right? Coming up on the gates. It's nighttime, it's raining. Well, there's some people around. It's like not very many people around. Got the cats. Got screaming like a scare zone. Once again, here is the silly story for the scare zone. Okay, well, more Halloween Horror Nights sounds. Excessive screaming for no reason. Enter if you dare. I'm already here, so it's kind of too late for that. At some point, I assume we're going to see this turn into a food and beverage area, like it usually does under this covering. Which reminds me, I didn't actually look over at the Transformers extended queue to see if the bar's set up yet. It will. Love how this skeleton is just hanging out here with its little kitty bucket. Oh. Lucky number 13. So I'm officially going to Pemberton Haunted Acres. Wow, I can't even say it. Great plug, huh? I'm officially going to the media preview for Pemberton this year for the first time. That'd be cool. And this channel, along with Freaks of HHN, are official sponsors as well. As opposed to unofficial sponsors, I don't know. Lots of hair balls, yarn balls around here. Old school pumpkin, I'm sure they still sell those. Oh, more screaming. This looks more burned than just rotted. This reminds me, for some reason, of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Got a basketball hoop over here. This crazy robot. This pot making noise. Probably record it and make a sound. Probably not in time though. I like how the little details of just having a mask just hanging on the bike. Old ass bike. They are watching you. Went to Target today. They've added a little bit more Halloween stuff. Still have the back to school stuff in, but Hide and Eek coming soon. So Spirit Halloween. I do plan this to they aren't coming. Okay. Well, guess it's just you and I. One of these days we'll get them on the stream. So I'm definitely going to be going to Spirit Halloween very soon to live stream there. But also, I'm going to shoot a 360 video again. Those take a really long time to process, but my one from 2022 that I actually posted in 2023 did really well. So, hey, why not? I know there are a few stores that are open around here right now. They're kind of far. Now, let's head over to the extended queue for Transformers 3D The Ride. That's an interesting ride because Spider-Man was built for Islands Adventure, opened in 1999. Still an amazing ride, and I believe I'm kind of guessing here, but it seems like a safe guess that they wanted to replicate it in Hollywood, but they wanted to. Sorry. Wind is blowing this. I'm not trying to get it in the shot, but wind is really blowing me around right now. So they wanted to market the probably rather new at the time. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I hate when I do this. I just press the button on the umbrella, so emergency stop. Yeah, I just pressed the button on the umbrella as I was holding it. Sometimes a little too easy to do that. Okay. So, to capitalize on the Transformers movies, I'm guessing they decided to build a ride like Transformers. Spider-Man, but with Transformers. Then, that became so popular, it ended up coming to Universal Studios Florida, back to the same resort where the ride system, I guess, originated. So full circle. That's my guess. And now, of course, we have Harry Potter and the Battle at the Ministry, which is not a clone of Spider-Man, but it's kind of a similar ride in some basic ways. But at the same time, it's very different. That's where I'll be tomorrow, working again. Yay. Ooh, it is a cold blast of air. There's Boris Schuster and oh, wait a minute. Hold on, breaking news. The props that have been in the windows that were here on Tuesday are gone. What does it mean? What does it mean? Yeah, they're all gone. They're both of them. Both windows had those props removed. I don't know. What do you think? I know, but she looks pissed off for some reason. Yeah, running in the rain. That's really smart. Really smart. That was sarcasm. It's actually really stupid. Don't do it. Because this is slip. Oh, there are some more geniuses. Because, you know, you can slip and fall. It's been raining for a while. Ah, I just got banged in the head by the wind. Well, by the umbrella. But the umbrella knocked me. Anyway. Yeah, they still haven't started building the bar over here. It'll happen. It'll happen really soon. Still can't remember if those lights are always there. Doesn't look like something that would be here for Transformers, but I don't know. And back over to the clown. I don't know. I still feel like there's going to be a Circus Peanut inspired food or drink, which is disgusting. People say that it tastes like anise. Like, no, I like anise. It's not that. And I've looked it up again recently, and it's artificial banana. No wonder why I don't like it. I hate artificial banana. Real bananas, yeah. Oh, yeah. Of course. I just don't like artificial anything. The flavoring just it's never right. My umbrella is leaking on me again. It's an interesting. It's got a mixture of a fake roll-up with a real roll-up door. So at this point, I think I've shown just about everything. So More people running in the rain. It's picked up and then it slowed down again. No thunder though. No thunder and lightning. Wow, that's almost eerie. So I had a dream a few days ago that I was back here at Universal streaming and it was raining, but no thunder and lightning. And I was like, oh, people are going to think that I'm just now going out streaming in the rain as a gimmick. No, it just happens to rain when I'm wanting to stream. Not that anyone actually thought that, but that was what I was thinking. That was part of my dream. And look, the dream came true. So this is usually packed with people as part of the large Stanscream, but all sources seem to indicate it's not going to be, they're not going to have Stanscream this year. Probably not again, which works for me. Here is the former arcade, Palace Theater. Tickets, please. The unfortunate new location of the much smaller, hopefully awesome still, tribute store. But yeah, there's water on my phone. It should be fine. Just let me know if there's somewhere you want to see me go and get a little more, take another look at, because I've kind of shown everything at this point. But I appreciate you guys still watching. Besides subscriptions, I need to increase my watch time, so I do appreciate you helping me with that right now. All right, I said I was going to do that more than once. Sorry. Oh, welcome new viewers. Again, please let me know in the chat if you want me to focus on any specific area. Go back over to Central Park or walk into the Bourne Storetacular, otherwise known as the Five and Dime. I call it the Bourne Storetacular because that's what I feel like it should be called. We can go into Diagon Alley and see the Death Eaters set up. But I am here to show you guys the progress. So just if you want to see anything specific, just let me know, please. Bio, is that you?
Then I'll be
It's crazy that they still fly around during thunderstorms. Like, why would you want to fly in a helicopter through a thunderstorm? Heavy traffic.
Right, in the opposite direction.
All right, well, let's go see the setup. I was going to switch hands with my gimbal and the umbrella, but then the wind picked up again. Once again, I'm surprised that there is nothing indicating a bar that should be set up over here. Just walk to their shot. Oops. But yeah, it's just normal seating back here. Okay, now I am switching hands. All right. It basically has stopped raining, but I'm always worried because it is a phone and has a small lens that a drop of water will fall on the lens because you know, on a cell phone lens, one drop of water looks massive and takes up the whole screen. You know, there are trash cans here. I really do hope. Oh, lightning within 2.6 miles from here. Lightning has been detected. I really hope they do more than just this. This is the least, most minimal setup I've ever seen in San Francisco for Horror Nights. Usually this is packed with all kinds of stuff. But, you know, we'll see. They might not be done. I hope not. I guess that's why they don't want to call it a scare zone. I don't know. Again, there's time for stuff to be added. Ooh, back to lucky number 13. The only kind of good thing about not being monetized yet is I don't really worry about all the copywritten music in the background of these live streams because it doesn't matter. It's a bummer because I get demonetized when I stream on a channel that is monetized, even though I didn't even want the music in the background. But that's how it works. We're gonna walk in the wrong park, guys. We're gonna walk into the official proper entrance to Diagon Alley. This is the entrance, and they're all exiting. There are two exits. One of them is right here. It is. Oh, I don't even notice that it is, in fact, that time. Huh. Wasn't even trying. So, as I say every time, it is on the hour and every 10 minutes afterwards. So 0, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, you get the idea. This is for the Death Eaters for later. The secondary stage, I would say main stage, but is over here. It would be cool if they somehow tied this into our new ride, but I don't know if any of them are going to be. I don't know if they have been specific Death Eaters or just generic Death Eaters. Because I am not a Potter fan, sorry. One of the props they set out every year is going to have some lighting, and don't know if this one has fog, but. Kind of wish that there were more areas of the park. Hello, thanks for joining me. I wish more parts of this park were covered like this, like it is in Japan. Wouldn't have so many people blocking entrances and exits when it rains. Although there are places where I wouldn't say leaks, where it doesn't really cover completely. This one does have, it looks like a haze machine, not a fog machine. if you're not an AV nerd, haze is like fog, but it's thinner and it sticks around longer. I don't know if they still sell Gilly water here. Gilly water is disgusting. It's overpriced. Tap water. It literally is tap water. It's barely filtered. If you want good water, you're better off going to a Freestyle machine. I'm serious. And you don't have to pay for a Freestyle cup. You can, of course. But you can just get free water and usually ice at the Freestyle machines. Now, people always complain that during horror nights, there's no ice. Well, the water that comes out of the Freestyle machine is really cold. So I never put in ice. Oh, cool. Well, that'll be good. So you, how long are you staying for? There's another, let's see. Looks like another haze machine and more green lights, or it's multicolor, but it will be green. Over here. Oh, wow, that's a good long trip. Cool. Well, maybe you'll see me over at the Battle of the Ministry if you're going at Epic. That is where I work. Another haze machine here. Now, shall we tempt fate and go into Fort Knock Alley? Because I usually lose signal in there. The irony of this during an actual rainstorm. I'm afraid I'll come out and I won't have 15 of you here, but we'll do it. We'll do it really quickly. Let's go, Fort Knock Alley. This time I'm purposely contracting my umbrella. Oh, cool. Well, I'll be somewhere around there most of those days. Coming in through here mostly for one specific area where they do have, I believe, I don't remember. It's been too long since I've been in here. Oh,
No.
exactly. That's what I said. Oh, yeah, it's not here. Hopefully you're still with me. Meaning, like, hopefully it's not broken up too badly, because right here is some more theming for, you can see it, for the Death Eaters. I don't think they actually come in here, though. They should, though. It is, after all, Fort Knock Alley. All right, let's get out of here. The problem is I can never tell when I'm looking at my phone if it's a perfect clear stream or if it's garbled. These people are waiting for the dragon. It's gonna be 4 more minutes. 7:20 is the next time. All right, pop this. It's barely raining, but like just enough. Let me just pause for a second, or just stop walking. Oh, all right. Yeah, well, you'll definitely be able to walk through the queue. Just tell them you don't want to ride. Oh, yeah. I'm not sure what that means. Look at me using the proper exit. Something smells pretty good. That's the exit.
I think it's right in here.
Oh, maybe it's Diagon Alley. Wow. Wow, could be. I used to work early park commission, and a number of people are like, I don't know where Diagon Alley is. I don't know, maybe like that guy said, follow all the people walking in. They're probably walking in for a reason. Yeah, it really isn't raining anymore. Oops. All right, cool, thanks. I go live occasionally. I also have another channel, Orlando, that's more parks. This is obviously the haunt channel. But around haunt season, I do go live quite a bit. But I'm going to be uploading a lot more long-term content, long-form content. I've just, as I said earlier, been invited to the media preview for the Pemberton Haunted Acres. Also going to be going to Sir Henry's Haunted Trail. Might be going to this month to Tales of Terror. Haven't decided yet. Oh, thank you for clarifying. I was confused. But yeah, I learned a long time ago that it is on the hour and every 10 minutes afterwards. I just happened to not paying. Oh, actually, right. Well, it's happening right in 1 minute, but we're not going to go back. Whoops. So glad I don't have kids. And I'm trying to work on getting to Knott's Scary Farm this year. It's pretty much settled. Still haven't gotten the final details. All right, thanks. Thanks for joining, and thanks for subscribing, and also for being in the chat. It's always nice to interact with some people while I'm walking around. Otherwise, I'm just walking around aimlessly. I took about a 1.5 year break from YouTube because I've been pretty much doing it on and off since 2006. So, like, but now back to the Spirit. Speaking of that, I will be going to Spirit Halloween very soon as well. I still call it Twitter, and sometimes I post stuff to Instagram, but I don't have a Spook Central Instagram because I don't like Instagram. And I do have a Patreon that is linked in the description. I need to get back to posting on that as well. Oh, here come the barricades for the nighttime show. Something I used to have to do. Don't miss it. The Cinnabon sensational. Not sponsored by Cinnabon. So I'm thinking I'm going to go back to the Central Park area to look at some more of those props. But again, I've pretty much shown everything. So just about done, about to wrap up this live stream. Thanks for joining me live. If you missed the, and I'm not ending it yet, but soon. If you missed the first part of it, it will be posted on YouTube, of course. I just have to, as soon as this is over, it's going to private, which I don't know why it does that automatically, but I'll be putting it right back to public. It does it automatically. I don't know why. It used to not. And of course, I'll be streaming at least 1 or 2 nights of Halloween Horror Nights. I won't be here for the opening night. I couldn't get that. I don't know why I don't remember this being here before, but probably was. I couldn't get that night off. Or I couldn't get passes for it. But I will be here the first Saturday, so I'm sure I'll be streaming that night too. Realistically, everyone's going to be streaming on Friday. Probably on Saturday as well, maybe not as much. I usually stream later in the evening. Wasn't really a strategy the first time. It was like, oh my gosh, it's raining and I'm super soaked and I'm going home and changing my clothes and coming back. But then I realized, oh, everyone starts streaming at the start of the event, understandably. So later on, after their streams are done, I'm still going. So it kind of helps me get more views. Some more people viewing live because there's fewer choices. At least that's what I figured. Got some burlap, I believe that's burlap. I'm not sure, I believe it is. We're gonna act like a guest and ignore the sign there. Like the old school skateboard with the engines with the flames. Because you're going so fast, man. Cute little pumpkin with its guts exposed. Fire engine. Several deflated balls around here. Look at the police car. Looks like someone tried to steal that already, or did they? They might have broken that when they drilled the screw into it. Or drove the screw into it. I like how the pumpkin down there, the jack-o'-lantern, almost looks like it's wearing a witch hat. Okay, so just realized it says in the gate, "Do not enter," and then it says, "Enter if you dare." Well, they're kind of indecisive, aren't they? Which one is it? I have a feeling that there's going to be some light shining through this box, but as a guess. That looks translucent. It'd be pretty cool if it does. Probably will. Oh, what does that mean? Scratches, what do they mean? Of course, happy Halloween. I believe the park closes at 9. I do want to go to the Minion Cafe to get some food if it's not too late. I forget when that closes. I know it closes before the park, at least an hour before, so people aren't still sitting there when the park closes. Even though it's a more of a quick serve restaurant, people kind of linger like a fart. Oh, yeah, I saw this last week. This is very upsetting. Every year, people destroy stuff in the scare zone before the event even starts. I like how this almost looks like it's holding the string. Very 90s, 80s. I should know. Always wear a helmet. Interesting that this is all like vintage props. Old toys from the 90s, 80s, earlier than that. Some of them way earlier than that. That is a very modern helmet. Or a fairly modern helmet. I guess we had those a few decades ago, but car. Another cop car. Oh. I didn't notice this little witch broom here before. That's cool. I do wonder what's going to be in here, if anything. Live animals. Oh, and more of the paint. I wonder if they put a clear coat over it. I don't know. Oh, and look who it is. Richard's Movies. You know, Egon says don't cross the streams. So we better not cross the streams. Hey. Oh no, we're crossing the streams. See, like, this is what I mean. This tractor is quite old. So I guess maybe it's props from various decades, not just one. Like the silhouettes of the cats through here. Oh wow, 18. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to like. If you missed the first part of the stream, of course it'll be uploaded and available to watch. Should be already, but certainly soon. More cats. I am really excited to see this show. Not a really great place for it because it's the walkway. I have a bad feeling this is going to get really congested. We'll see. Obviously, there's going to be some interactions with, I guess it's not really Cauldron, but kind of. Not sure if there's going to be fog coming up from there. I would assume so, but... And as I pointed out before, there are 2 triggers over here and 1 trigger over here. And golf clubs, because reasons. And a screw. Ooh, that's spooky. Oh, I'm going to pause this for a second to check my phone battery. No. I guess I can't do that anymore. All right, well, yeah, this app has changed quite a bit. Again, lots of area lighting. Now, I didn't see these when they first got